the Barcelona players. So many dead weights. I mean, wow. Let's start up front. Suarez. He's done. He's done at the top level. I mean, the guy was just not. He wasn't making any meaningful runs. His hold up play is not what it used to be. His speed. I mean, you can't blame the guy. He's older, but his speed was just not not there anymore. His finishing also, that chance he had with Semedo played him in, the Suarez of old would just go past Neuer and put that on the top roof of the goal. That's what he would have done. But this Suarez tried to chip him, but not he didn't put enough on the chip to put it over Neuer. So this Suarez, I think he's done. He's not a starter for Barcelona team anymore. Messi. Messi was quiet today. Messi, they did a great job with containing him, but he had no other options going around him. I mean, when he got the ball, he only had his wing backs, just Semedo or Alba, making that run. He didn't have any other runners, any willing runners. He didn't have them. Suarez wasn't making any meaningful runs in behind. I mean, that's pretty much it. Alba, he had the ball, cross to Alba or play a through ball to Semedo. That's it. He was not very effective. He had a couple chances, but not enough for him to really put a presence in this game. Then you move on to the midfield. When did Vidal, Sergio Roberto, when did those guys become the standard for Barcelona? They're not. They're not the standard for Barcelona. Vidal especially. He's a destroyer. Vidal. He's not a guy you build with. You don't have intricate passing and finishing with Vidal. You have a guy who's gonna make some hard tackles, win the ball, and play to a creative player. He's not that guy. He's not the guy to play 1-2s and play through balls to you. He's not that guy. Barcelona needs that guy. Sergio Roberto, he's not a starter for Barcelona. He's a very good player. He's a very good squad player, but he's not a starter. Busquets, same thing with Busquets. He's past the point of being the starter. He's just not the guy anymore. Um, he gave the ball away quite a lot. I think he was swarmed in midfield today. I mean, the Goretzka, Muller, those guys, and Thiago did a great job with keeping pressure on him, and sometimes he didn't had nowhere to go. Same thing with De Jong. His inexperience showed in this game. There were certain places he got the ball, he held on to it, to the ball for too long, and the Bayern midfielders were able to close him down and take the ball from him very easily. So he definitely showed his inexperience. Um, but he's a good player. He's some guy. He's somebody that Barcelona can use for the future, definitely. um, then we move on to the back. Oh, that's the defense. That defense. Wow. Semedo is done. He can't start. He can't start for Barcelona. I mean, the guy is talented. He's fast. He has some skill, but defensively, he's a liability. And sometimes he falls asleep in the game and just does some so stupid, that giving the ball away near the goal. I mean, you can't do that. You can't be you're just playing with the ball near your goal like that. Come on, you gotta be smarter than that. Then you have what's his name? Lenglet. Lenglet is not good enough to start for Barcelona. Not as a you know not as a not as a consistent starter. He's just not that guy. He's talented. He can come off the bench, but he's not the starter. PK, not the starter anymore. He's not what he used to be. Even he was never the fastest. He was always the guy who was always at the right place, right time. But now his speed has gotten so bad that he can't recover from anything at all. I mean, if he makes a mistake, any mistake, he's just done. You know, the was it the second goal where he went for that tackle on Nabry, and Nabry just didn't act like he wasn't even there. He just played the ball to Perisic. I mean, it was just bad, bad, bad all around. Um, Alba, he was Barcelona's main threat today on attack. He was the only one making those runs in behind. That those runs that they really near those runs. They really near those runs because Bayern were playing such a high line, but Alba was the only one offering those runs. The Griezmann's career at Barcelona has been so weird. I mean, what? Why do you have Griezmann on the bench in this game? Like, I know even if you don't think he can offer you the most, you got to start a guy like that. I mean, 100 how much you cost 140 million or whatever. You got to start that guy. You got to start him. He didn't offer anything today. He didn't. He's not the fastest. He's not the most technically gifted. He's not gonna dribble past, two, three people. He's just not that guy. He's just a guy you plug into a team, a well-oiled, just drilled team, like Atletico. He was effective there because they were so drilled in how to attack and how to defend. He knew where his position was. He knew what Barcelona is too like. Barcelona is a creative team. You have to be able to anticipate what the next guy is gonna do. Blah blah blah. Griezmann is not that guy. Um, Dembele didn't play today. I figured they wouldn't play him today because they're gonna sell him. They don't want to risk him getting injured. So they didn't play him today. I didn't think he would play. But yeah, that's Barcelona needs a major overhaul. They need a major change in Barcelona. It's coming. It might take 2 or 3 years, but you know, it's needed. It's needed.